Here we go again, Brett Hamilton from J&R Music and Computer World in New York City, taking pictures with the Canon Powershot. This is the A470 7 megapixel camera. Anytime you have 7 megapixels, you're set. This is actually 7.1. That means once you go to make copies, you want to do enlargements, don't have to worry about the pictures looking grainy. 3.4 times optical zoom, plus you have a 4 times digital zoom, and that's the equivalent of a focal range if you had a traditional camera of a 38 to 132 millimeter lens. 2.5-inch LCD screen on the back here. Of course, it's in color. You've got the blur reduction, so if you hand it to somebody that knows nothing about shooting a picture, pretty safe. You also have right inside here, one more shot for you, face detection. That means it's going to grab the eye, so grab the nose. It looks for the face and makes that the focal point so that it's not blurry in case they're not in the center of the shot. Has some choices for your ISO sensitivity and also tons of shooting modes. In fact, I'm going to bring you closer and show you just exactly what you'll get inside this Canon. All right, let's start off with this, this super cool macro mode. Look how close we can get to the SD card that comes with your Canon. I mean, if you're shooting stuff for eBay, you're doing auctions, it's crucial that they can see the fine print, and in this case, finer than fine. It's fine. Back off here. Next, we can move on to the exposure, and you have both sides of the spectrum, obviously. Down into the ISO mode, so no matter what your lighting is like, look all the way down there in 80 where it's super bright, go to the other side up to 1600 in a super dark setting, plus you've got the auto mode as well, and the camera will just kind of take over and adjust on its own. Then you've got your white balance mode. Depending on the lighting conditions, there's an auto, and as you move along here, you've got your daylight if you're outside. It's cloudy. Maybe you've got, I don't know, some fluorescent lighting in the room. Custom settings as well. Inside the drive mode, this gives you lots of options if you want to put it on to different timer settings. Get the whole group inside here. And under My Color section, you've got a bunch of color settings for it. They call it Vivid. You can move along and do neutral. There's a sepia tone, make it look old time, black and white. And shut your custom colors off and just let it do its thing. And lots of ways to custom manage the way you use up the memory. You've got your 7 megapixels. I mentioned shooting for auctions earlier. They don't need to be great pictures, so you can take it down to 2 or 3 megapixels and save room on the chip. Plus, Canon gives you plenty of options for the type of photograph you're going to take, starting with portrait. If you just want to take a snapshot, there we are shooting at night. As we move along here, kids and pets are impossible to keep still. Canon seems to be able to keep up with them. Indoor shooting. There's a sunset. That can be difficult. If you want to shoot the leaves, the snow, those bright whites that you get from the beach in the sun. Fireworks, normally all you get was just little tiny blurbs. Now you can actually see them. Aquarium, and then back to portrait again. And finally, no need to pull the chip out of the camera and put it into your computer. You can print directly with the PicBridge technology. Push the button right there, and it will send the photo or the image directly to your printer. And don't forget, of course, you've got your built-in flash, and there's a video recorder inside with a microphone. Some nice accessories to go along with it. Very simple with the USB cable to hook it up to your computer to transfer any of that data. This is for your audio and your video. It does come with an SD card, and you are all set to take pictures immediately with your Canon Powershot A470 7 megapixel camera that you can get from J&R Music and Computer World. Check them out on the web at jr.com, or you can order at 1-800-806-1115.